Well, he said he wanted all. I said, look, man, y'all hired me to come find the money. I found it. I'm telling you how much it is. And I'm just giving you some advice because I've been in this business a long time. Take 2.8. They go to court. About 3 years later, they sell it for $1 million. Hold up. And they got to split that 3 ways. But wait a minute. You got to deduct the legal bill for $700,000 out of that. So you only spend $300,000, $100,000 each. That day you could have walked. You see what I'm saying? Yeah.
Mr. Perry.
You back? Go ahead.
Would you also explain about Delaware and what's happening over there with the state and the royalty suspense funds?
Well, that's the whole, see.
And why this is so important?
I mean, but I'm going to tell y'all about it. And I think I'm going to intervene on that. Because, see, I'm in a lot of stuff y'all don't even know about. Big time. My suit is for $8 million. I'm just telling you right now. And I already got prosecutors from the EPA, the Department of Justice, the FBI, and Homeland Security. Then I already jumped on my side. So I know I'm good. See, they thought it was just going to be me against them. And in the beginning it was. When we showed up in court, I was sitting over here, they sitting over there. 8 of them show up. You got 4 chairs for each side. So I see it so many, I give them 2 of my chairs. But I still ain't a 6, so 2 of them had to go sit in the jury box. That's how many it was against me. And the judge even said, put nobody in there but me and a bunch of white people. You know, we talking about federal court. So we sitting up there, and the other cases waiting. And everybody looking like, well, what did this dude do it over here by itself? 8 of them over here. And the state of Texas sitting over there with me. So I'm sitting over here. And the judge said, this is going to be interesting. Yeah, I want to see what this is all about. But as long they, make a long story short, see, they're always trying to get dismissed. I heard this dude talking behind me. One of the lawyers talked to the other and say, don't even know he already won. He needs to just shut up. And I was steady going, so boy, I just stopped. But he was right. The judge said, no, we ain't dismissing this. We're moving on. So moved from that court to the next court, and we there now. And like I say, I got 4 federal agencies that jumped on my side. So it ain't just me against them. It's me and all the lawyers that they have, the prosecutors that they have. So it changed the whole thing. So, but I've been there 3 years. You do not want to go there unless you have tight. You got some heck of dudes to go in there with. I know divorce lawyers, family court lawyers, you're going to get beat down. It's terrible. So, when you get to the point where I'm trying to get you to where you can provide information to all of them, have everyone, see, he's thinking just like you are. It's going to cost him maybe a couple of million to go to court. Now, once you get to the end, what are his chances of winning? He's looking at it. If you get enough good information, 0. So why should I spend this $2 million to go to court? I'm going to lose anyway. I'm still going to have to pay the money. I just going to give it to you right now and try to jew you down a little bit. You see what I'm saying? And we all call it a day. And we all are old enough to where you can use the money now. You don't need to wait on 10 years down the road to try to get the money. So you might have to live 10 years. You can get 2 or 3 million now, take it now, it change everything. Because the mill changed everything right now. No, but you see my point? I'm not trying to knock lawyers, but I'm just saying it's the way it is. And that question you were asking about, can you deal with all companies? You can't deal with all companies. I deal with them all the time. They would prefer to deal with you instead of having to go down to the courthouse. Well, and they usually can because they know you hungry and you know for 2 cups of milk. Well, I'm just saying, but sometimes you just got to deal with reality. If you still working on your job, making $50,000 a year, and you have to work all year to make $50,000, and here these folks are right here offering you $3 million right now. You should take it.
And residuals, right?
Huh?
And residuals.
Well,
in perpetuity.
I mean, sometimes you get too deep now.
Okay.
If it's $3 million, I'm giving you an example.
Okay.
The woman down there living, the true amount was $10 million. She sold for 3.5. Now she was 89 in really poor health, get ready to die. So while you need to go down the courthouse, you can get the 10, but you may be dead by the time you get it. You ain't gonna get a chance to spend none of it.
True.
The 99-year-old lady died before the money had to come out the court over to them. So you know, sometimes you got to use a little common sense yourself.
So
I know you're mad, but see, anytime you make a decision based on emotion,
right.
wrong one.
So is it just a lump sum or a lump sum and royalty checks?
Well, let me say this.
Yes,
the
sir.
lump sum is going to be your royalty.
Okay.
See, you trying to get everything when you might not end up with nothing.
Right.
Because you go down to the courthouse, what if you lose?
Right.
What if you be like the folks that I was telling you about? The dude offered $2.8 million.
Okay, so 2.8, that's for the past and the future. That's what you're saying?
It don't matter. It don't matter what it's for. It was $2.8 million.
Okay.
You went to court, you stayed in court 3 years, you end up selling for $1 million.
Right.
Let's quit being stupid, y'all.
Right.
Let's just be real.
Okay.
You sell it for $1 million. You paid a $700,000 legal bill, so you only spent $300,000. Could have had $2.8 million right there. You spent, it's a difference. 28, well, that's what? $900,000 each. You could have walked away with. Now that's $700,000.
700,000.
Yeah.
Right.
But the point being,
Right.
you probably walked away with $100,000.
Right.
3 years later.
Split 3 ways.
And money lose value through
Right.
the years.
So that's just a lump sum. You have no more interest in that property after that.
It don't matter where you have interest. We talking about just using common sense at this point.
Right.
If you make a decision based on emotion,
Right.
it's usually going to be the wrong one. Just tell you.
Right.
You need to think about reality and some logic in a decision, especially when it's dealing with money. Go ahead.
The money that you win like this, that they offer to you, they have some mineral on that land. You still receive checks.
You get a check every month from him. You just get your bank money there. The 99-year-old lady.
That's what I'm saying. That's what royalty is. That's what residuals are. That's a
Her
perpetuity.
people still get the check, man. Some of them will pump 50 years. You be dead and gone. You got to pass it on to somebody else.
So you win regardless.
Them wells don't end up there in Gregg County. Man, them wells been pumping for 50 years.
Wow.
That's right. I'm in something. Before we get through, I might just tell y'all how to get into them.
Come on now. You do it right now.
You know, y'all land quality and your pedigree search first. But
Okay.
now that's another whole entirely different area that we just are lacking on. See, we think we have to. And hold up, y'all. I didn't own no land in damn one of the counties. Nothing. I didn't even know about Bowling, Texas. I didn't even know about Centerville. I didn't know about Kilgore, Texas. But I'm in Wales there now. And none of my people had nothing there. I know I ain't none of them from damn one of those places. But I did learn a long time ago. All of these white people that get in these oil wells, they end up being rich. And they stay rich. Yeah, you're going to be rich because all oil companies play on the 20th of every month. You get your check on the 20th just like clockwork. I know because I've been getting them for, see? And when I'm gone, I just go pass them on to the, the next little line. And they might be gone and they pass it on some more. And that's how they stay rich. See? While I'm in here talking to y'all, I didn't charge y'all nothing to come for this seminar because guess what? My well's pumping right now. So I'm thinking it's right now anyway. It's been coming for about the past 15 years for people. Well, once I found out how to get in them, boy, I said, whoa. And guess what? And let me show you how much I paid to get it in any of them. Nothing. Not one red cent. Same way they do it. And you ain't even taking nothing. Been doing it. But now, I tell you what, you can now want to tell you how to do it. Now, yeah. Let's keep moving, yeah. Yeah. Let's keep moving. Yeah. Royalty and suspense. Now that's the money that the oil company has. And it'll behoove you all to go on and get your pedigree search done as soon as possible, because that big money, when it was $100 a barrel, the oil companies got that. And you want to go and get all your information together to say that my mama's mama lived right here. And now you got 20 wells here. And I got all my information approved from my pedigree search that is my mama's mama. And this part of land right here that I've been walking across all these many years, I never even imagined that it was direct to me. It is. You give them the right information and guess what? They'll send you a check. I've been down that road many a times, so I know it'll work. But, see, they ain't gonna tell you everything you need to give them in order to get it. They'll kind of beat around the bush a little bit to see if you're gonna figure it out. Once you figure it out, they'll give it. And if you get that close and you got some big dollars, just call me. Tell me what you got. Tell me what you got. No? And hold up. I don't want no business from nobody in here. I got enough business, y'all. Period. If you call me, just tell me what your problem is, and I'll try to figure out a way, you know, for you to work it out. But I don't have y'all here to try to get business from you, because I ain't got time to help everybody. I want you to help yourself. And I want you to go get that money. And boy, what would really make my day is for you to call me and say, Mr. Perry, we finally got to Exxon, and Exxon just paid me and my brothers and sisters $10 million. Now that would make my day, because then I'll know that the information that I've given you was actually used and you got something done with it. That's way more important to me than me trying to, yeah, man, y'all don't even realize how many calls I get. Y'all cannot realize. Matter of fact, I've never ever advertised in my life. Period. You ain't gonna see my name nowhere advertising nothing, because I don't have to. I get so much business, I don't even answer the phone. Now you leave me a message and don't send me no text, because I ain't gonna answer. Go ahead.
Now that we've gotten all the information on our family tree and everything, and so what we're doing next is trying to find out
The land.
rights.
The land. Right.
Okay.
Let's move on. Let's quit talking about royalty and suspense. Y'all know that's the money that the oil companies have. Let's keep going, y'all. Let's just go and jump past to the next page, because they talking about, that's what they talking about. That money has the oil and gas. Now, every ancestor. I met the lady one time at over there at Shape 17 at one of them festivals. Now, she been doing pedigree research for a long time. Years. I think she's from Acres Home. And anyway, she charged for $10. That's what it say here. You get like a military index or a Freeman's Bureau. Information that it might take you a while to get. But since you've been doing it so long, you know, you run into a problem and say, I need to get the marriage license on this person or whatever. You probably call her and she charges you a fee and she get it right for you like that. So it's not for me, I'm just boosting for her. It's a black-owned business. She's been doing it a long time. She do have some ways to get to the information. So I'm recommending.
Contact information, I mean, is this it, www.everyancestry.com?
Yes.
I'm just saying.
Right. You interpolate it. Okay.
Everyancestry.com. And she's been doing it for a long time. And she can get you, see, sometimes you're going to run into some of the information. Well, let me say this. When you get into deed records, in some cases, you're going to have to go to that courthouse. In them little bitty towns, gonna give you a good example. Freestone County. Biggest town there is Fairfield, and that's the county seat. And their population is 3,000 people, and that's a whole of Freetown County. You got more than 3,000 people right around this neighborhood. That's the biggest city in the whole county. So you know they don't have online the records that you're looking for. Some of them will say, well, we got all the way back to say 83, or some of them go back to the 60s. Now the best one that I know of right now, that I compare all the rest of it to, is Fort Bend County. Fort Bend, you can go all the way back to just about anywhere. They got these records on just about everything that happened around here. The only problem is sometimes they do skip a beat. See, the county records will show every piece of property that they charge taxes on. But in some cases, they miss a piece of property because they don't even know that it exists until you come along and say, well, this property is here. I know it is, and they won't even have it on their tax roll. Now, I ran into that problem over in Polk County. So, it's going to be up to you. Start your pattern research and using all of these different sources. So, I'd advise to start with, if you know your grandmother's name, your ancestors' records.